Hello, listeners, and welcome back to our channel. I'm the Storyteller. So, I hope that all of you are doing great and all of you are eager to learn something new. That's why today I am here with our new story. The name of the story is The Wind and the Sun. This is a very interesting and moralful story. So before moving towards our story, if you like my voice or like this story, so please do subscribe to our channel. So now let's move towards it. Once the north wind and the sun had an argument. They quarreled over the superiority of their strength. While each of them proclaimed to be stronger than the other, the sun tried to explain calmly that from as far as it is located, it can not only heat the ground but also bring about unbearable scorching heat. But the north wind was not impressed and stated how it can cause devastation far more than scorching heat can. As both of them could not conceive the other about their superiority, they agreed to put their strength to test. About then, a traveler was passing below, and they decided to test their strength on him. The traveler was wearing a cloak over his clothes, and a challenge was set between them to test who could force the cloak off. To swiftly settle the dispute between them, the north wind made the first attempt. It blew strongly over the traveler to blow the cloak off him, but with the strong winds blowing, the traveler gathered his cloak and held it too strongly. Unsuccessful on its initial attempt, the north wind blew harder and directed strong, cold winds at the traveler. But with the winds being stronger and colder than before, the traveler gathered his cloak even tighter, disappointed that its strength was proving to be futile over a simple man. The north wind blew even harder and blew a very cold blast, accompanied with a sharp driving shower. But with the cold, wet, and strong winds, the traveler wrapped his cloak even more closely around himself. Frustrated, the north wind gave up in despair to see how the sun freezes. But instead of displaying its sheer strength, the sun took pity on the shivering man and sent warm rays directed at the traveler. This was a welcome change for the cold and wet traveler as he enjoyed the warmth of the sun, especially after the chilling spate of winds. Observing how the traveler was enjoying it, the sun directed even warmer rays towards the traveler. To the north wind's surprise, this time around, the traveler looked skyward to thank and unfastened his cloak to dry himself and fully enjoy the warmth of the sun. With a smile, the sun shone in all its glory and darted its warm, sultry beams upon the poor, weather-beaten traveler. Unable to endure it any longer and overcome with heat, the traveler decided it was too hot to walk with his cloak on. He flung off his cloak and continued his walk with the cloak folded on one of his arms, searching for a shade to rest for a while. Although Angered for losing the test of his strength, the north wind accepted defeat, learning the lesson that his strength and force cannot attain everything, and thus the dispute between the north wind and the sun was forever settled. The end. So, how was the story? Please tell us in the comment box. At last, the moral of the story is gentleness and kind persuasion win where force and bluster fail. I hope that all of you like this story. So please do like, share, subscribe and comment on our channel. Thanks for listening.